Okay, this month we'll be looking at leadership strategy and styles. Depends on your location. Those are within Africa, good morning. They outside Africa, afternoon and evening, night, depends on. Welcome to Conclave. Leadership strategy and styles. I know leadership have been taught over time, over and over and over and over, different ways, different pattern, and all that. But I'm gonna, by grace, we'll be looking at this either this week and probably next week again to know one or two things to add to what we already know about leadership, especially when it comes to has to do with human resources, how to manage human being. So, uh, from what we've done, been able to go do a number of research and come up with things that are not really the things we are not really used to. So I believe that from by the time we're done today, probably next week, be able to have additional knowledge to leadership, in our posts and how to run our systems better and profitably, not just profitably, dominance, dominance, dominance. All right. Leadership strategy and styles, top-down leadership, when you mean top-down, meaning from beginning, from top down, when the order comes from the top, when instructions come from the top and all that, in which managers give orders, is not always the best way to get results. Yes, I mean, that's been established. We just have a manager who comes and give issue orders. It's not just the best way to establish to get the needed or desired result. And a number of different leadership styles have been identified by business experts. A lot of people have gone ahead, do research, and come up with so many ideas when it comes to leadership, and that and that. Now, however, not all of them suit. So, but by the time you look at it, you will know the ones to use as a person, as an organization, as business, and all that. And every leader is an individual with their own approach. Have this at the back of your mind. Each leader has his own distinct, approach, has his own unique approach, and all and all and all. However, now over the years, management gurus, have identified key leadership styles that can be used to achieve different results depending on the environment. Now, many frameworks are based on the ideas of psychologist Kotler, who developed its theory in 1930s with three major styles: autocratic, democratic, and laissez-faire, that's non-interference. These three have been there for a long time. I mean, these three, they've been there for a long time, the autocratic, the democratic, and laissez-faire. However, as we speak, there are so many of that styles. There are so many other styles, so many of them, so many of them. But we'll look at a number of them and we'll move on. In 27, yes, for example, business author, Eric Flemhops and of Yuval Randall developed a leadership matrix based on Levin's theory, which shows the best styles to use in any given situation. Now, let me pause a little here. In when they say any given situation, do you know there's a leadership style called situational leadership style? So we're not treating it here. Yeah, it's for our doctorate class. Yes, our international consulting certification classes. Yes, that's how we treat it. Situational leadership. That one is a different thing altogether. It's a different ball game altogether. So now, so they develop leadership style that you can adapt in any given situation, ranging from autocratic, one uh, one all-powerful leader. We know autocratic, to consensus decision making reached by general agreement. That is more of democracy or democratic. Now, true inspirational leaders encourage people to believe in themselves so that they achieve results beyond even their own expectations. However, inspirational leadership is not the best. Yes, take it from me. Inspirational leadership is not the best. I'll put it this way. No leadership style is the best. Yes, yes. Write it down. No leadership style is the best. No individual leadership style is the best. So the question is, no, at least 5 different leadership styles that you can blend. In fact, that you don't know, no three. You can blend at any point in time to work with. That's just simple reality about leadership style. Why different styles can suit different situations. Transformational leadership, in which leaders and their followers raise one another to higher level of integrity and motivation, was identified by Guru James McGregor. Bonds as the most effective, for that McGregor's opinion. This has been developed by others, including industrial psychologist Bernard Bass, who listed the qualities of a transformational leader. Do you understand it? Remember I said earlier that transformational leadership is not the best, which, yeah, that's where most people looked at. Everyone saying transformational leadership, transformational leadership. Yes, yes. As beautiful as transformational leadership is, it is not the best alone. Running transformational leadership alone will still put you into challenges. As beautiful as it sounds, as wonderful as it sounds, it's not the best alone. Mark it, mark it. I know whenever they talk about leadership, I've seen it, I've had it in so many big platforms. Once they hear about leadership, the next thing the person taking training or teaching or presenting paper will just flow straight to transformational leadership. There's nothing wrong in transformational leadership. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But please, this is conclave where we discuss deep and truth, where we discuss deep, where we look at secrets the way it should be. We will tell you that transformational, this is not right. Sorry. Good. That transformational leadership isn't only the best. Yes. Yes. It's not the best. So take it from this class this morning. Take it from this meeting this morning. It's not only the best. However, it's been, talked about over and over again. Transformational leadership, styles, which, like McGregor listed, a number of styles and use them, by most leaders. Let's see what he listed on the transformational leadership. This is what McGregor gave to us. Said, transformational leaders set clear goals. Beautiful, yes. They set what? Clear goals. Most other leaders also leadership styles also set clear goals. Encourage others. Beautiful. Stir the emotions of people. Inspire people to reach for their inspire people to reach for the improbable. That's to do beyond what they think. Is a model for integrity and fairness. Has high expectations. Provides support and recognition, and then get people to look beyond their self-interest. Yes, yes, all this beautiful, all this beautiful. Now, when to use leadership styles? That's another question. When do we use leadership styles a little bit faster? Now, a 3-year study, please underline that word, 3-year study of 3,000 managers led psychologist Daniel Coleman to identify 6 distinctive styles of leadership. Each style has a significant impact on how people feel about their work. So we are driving it down to work now. To what to deliver. Now, the most effective leaders master a number of styles and use them appropriately according to the situation. According to the situation. According to the situation. So, situation determines the leadership style, not the leadership style itself. So, don't go and master one and say, if it's not transformational leadership, there's nothing else. No, 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 no. Very, very key. Very, very key. Take it up. Styles. We have affiliative leadership style or a situation. Now, under the affiliative, what is style? People came before tax. Yes, under affiliative, people came before tax. Now, it focuses on creating emotional bonds within a team and a sense of belonging within an organization. I mean, you see what affiliative is all about. Now, when to use it? Use in terms of stress. Do you understand? When stress people have, people are stressed, the job has a way of, making people work out themselves, do beyond. They've come to the point where if you don't really come to, bring in their affiliative style, they can misbehave. Let me use that word. Bring in when teammates need to recover from trauma. Yes. Or when the team needs to rebuild trust. Can you imagine that? When there have been a problem, when there have been a quarreling, challenges, challenges have come from different direction. Affiliative style comes in. I will give us one example. Those days in the banking sector, that you come to work in the morning and you see people lay off. A branch of, let's say, 50 people, like 25 people will just, bam, lose their job. If you lead at that point, this is where you start working with affiliative. You bring your people together. Yes. Because at that point, people like fear and everything steps in. Trauma. A team member you saw yesterday, with all the, even that morning, not even yesterday, that morning, you've done your morning meetings and all that. After that, the whole thing, boom. What are the drawbacks? Praises and nurturing can foster mediocrity. Yeah, can foster mediocre performance and lack of what direction. That's just reality. Because you want to carry everybody along. Those who are not performing will not hide under others. Is a clear example, a clear setback, a clear negativity. So when you are applying this, so I hope this makes sense now. So you know when to use it and when to stop. Coaching, what our style talks about. Coaching is help people find their strengths and weaknesses, linking this to career aspiration and their actions. Yes, as coaching is beautiful. It has its ups and downs. What is the up? When to use it? Used to help teammates build lasting personal strengths that make them more successful. What's the negative part of it? Coaching is ineffective when teammates are different and or unwilling to change or learn, or if a leader lacks ability. So let's balance it. If the people under you are not ready to learn, coaching doesn't make sense at that point. That's one part. Then the other part says when the leader lacks ability, that means that he may be a leader, but you don't have what it takes to coach. Probably you are appointed by your brother, or you are appointed by your uncle. You are appointed because you know who knows. You're able to press your button very well. You will be able to influence the environment, and you are appointed, but you don't have the capacity and capability and ability to lead. Automatically, you cannot coach. So we understand this. Let's move on. Commanding and coercive. Yes, these have been around over time. It's under the family of autocratic. Do what I tell you. For those of us that are, yes, I'll still use the banking sector, the military, and rest of them. This works in the banking sector till tomorrow. In fact, in the banking, the language is you're not paid to think, you're paid to carry out instruction. Yes, quote me anytime. You're not paid to think, you're paid to carry out instruction. So, under this, it demands immediate compliance without a discussion or negotiation. When do you use it? Only use in times of crisis or to control people or people employee when all else fails. Yes, sorry, to control problem employees. Yeah, when all else fails. Yeah, problem employees. When that person does not want to listen, you can now use this. I mean, just do it. I don't want to hear your contribution. When affiliate and affiliative does not work, you use that. When coaching does not work, automatically command and coerciveness steps in. What are the negative part of it? Insistence should only be used when essentials. Yes, when essential, when it's important. It can alienate people. Yes, it can make people move away from the system. It can make people to go back into their shelves. It can separate, great thing. You can scatter it. Stifle inventiveness. Yes, people will stop contributing. Flexibility will just die naturally. Yes, and create unhealthy atmosphere. That's the simple truth. So you know when to use it and know when to stop. Democratic. What do you think? Democratic. You seek people's opinion. Aims to build consensus through what? Participation. When do we use it? Use when it is necessary for the team to buy into or have ownership of a decision plan or goals. Yes. Especially when the team have been groomed, they understand what to do. They are part of the system. Democratic stance speaks. You're presenting something that they know that they are the one that will use it. You first of all you have to buy you call it management buy-in. Let them know, let them understand it. Very, very clear. Very, very clear. Very, very important. Very, very essential. When not to use it, this is not for use in crisis or when teammates are not well enough informed. Yeah, be able to offer stable guidance to the leader. If your teammates are not properly groomed, please don't use this. It will not work. They will mess up the entire place. So it's meant for me, democratic comes when you're dealing with high-level leadership, those who can think, those who are ready to work with you without misleading you. Because even at that high-level leadership, people who want to mislead you, they will give you wrong advice because you're democratic in your approach. I also put it this way, even in the midst of democratic approach at that top level, when the ideas, everything come, still have a veto power where you can sieve. And at this level, don't just listen to what people are saying, also understand what they are saying. Remember, in communication, people talk 10%, but their bodies speak 80%. So in the whole, total of non-verbal communication is 90%. So what they say may differ from their body, their reactions. So understand all these things. So when you're doing democratic approach, these are very, very important. Extremely important. Extremely important. Body language. Body language. Pace setting. Do as I do. Now. Just do the way I'm doing it. Expect should be expect and the models. Excellence. expects and models excellence, creating challenging and exciting goals for the team. Yes, that's what it does. Only use when the team is already motivated and competent and when fast results are necessary. Please. This style can overwhelm some team members and adversely affect employees. Yes, employees' commitment. It may stifle creativity and innovation. Yes, understand it. No when to allow people to come in. Visionary slash authoritative. Come with me. Mobilizes the team towards a common vision and goal. Leaving the means up to the individual. Yes, you tell them what to do, show them what to do, and then ask them to find a way to do it. Use when the team needs a new vision because circumstances have changed or when explicit guidance is not required. This also brings me to your people must be good at what they do. Because you don't just drop a vision for people and ask them to go and get it done. No. If you do that for babies, you're on your own. So this is not effective when a leader is working with a team of, experts or better informed group. No, you don't do that. So when you're working with the top level, I prefer you throw it open for everybody to contribute. But when you're working with a very, very, very shallow team, newbies, you don't also use this. So, but when you're working with a team, you have grown that are already, they are good in what they do, but they require direction. That's when this comes in. However, in a balance, all of them can be used at the same time. Yes, all of them can be used at the same time, from visionary and authoritative, pace setting, democratic, commanding to coercive, coaching, and affiliates can be used at the same time. Vis-a-vis situation. I will say this. I don't know whether I've been in a meeting where you're in a meeting of, let's say there are 300 people or 100 people, even 50, and an idea is brought up, shown open to the public. There are people that will answer. Affiliative will be the best approach to their contribution. The people that will also contribute, coaching becomes the best approach. The people that contribute, commanding becomes and quasi becomes the best approach. The people that contribute in that meeting, democracy becomes the best approach. The people also contribute to that meeting, pace setting or visionary authoritative becomes the best approach. So as a leader, learn as many as you can learn. Don't just stick to one. If you stick to one, you will mess up the system. This is where we are stopping today. So by next week, we're going to team leadership. Leadership for team building. Yes, we'll go into that by next week. This is where we're stopping for today. So I'll give room for us to, please, what are your take homes? What are the things you've learned? What are your contributions? Please go ahead. The floor is open. Remember, we don't have all the time. We have less than 10 minutes or 10 minutes to discuss. The floor is open for discussion, please. What are your take homes? What are your contributions? As fast as we can. Let's run. I'm waiting. We're taking the first shot. Leadership styles. Who is taking the first shot, please? You would like me calling names? Okay, go ahead. Yes, sister. You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Please, can you raise your
Good
voice a
morning,
little,
everyone.
please?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's
Can you
better.
hear me?
Yeah, it's better now. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. My question is, first of all, thank you so much for this an eye-opener. because I have come to learn that there are other leadership styles, and it's not good to base on one because sometimes situation is what determines the style you will use. So
Yeah,
when you look at the situation, you now know the particular leadership style that you can apply in
beautiful.
order to help you and above all to carry everyone along because when you maybe when you say I will be the only one saying it, doing it that it's not going to work. So that's my take on this one. Thank you so much.
Good, 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 good. That's beautiful. Okay, that's good. I really appreciate. That's good. Not one leadership style, goes. But I want to ask a question. Um, some of us are naturally born with one or two. Yes, some of us are naturally born with one or two, or even three. You see yourself, those three are dominant. So you now have to add to it. So can anyone here, tell me the ones that are dominant, the ones from all we mentioned, the ones that are dominant, the one that you apply naturally, that is already in you, then the ones to add. Go ahead. You're welcome, sir.
The Lord bless you, sir.
Amen.
Now, after, let me go to apart from, I believe I have a servant way of leading.
Okay.
Someone that knows that. But when I looked at the combinations you put there, I think being affiliative and also being being affiliative with people and coaching people,
Okay.
that works very, very well with me.
Okay.
I noticed that I can easily push them to try this and affiliate with something.
Okay.
But though I adjust with other one, but those two has
Yeah.
been a way to raise
Mm.
people in my life. The Lord bless you, sir.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I love that. These two works more for you. They are naturally inside. You just bring them on, except when situations now occur, you can bring up the other ones. That's a beautiful one. I love this. I love this. I love this. Good, 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 good. Okay. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else taking us? What style goes with you? What style really works with for you? What style really goes with you? Hmm? What style really goes with you? What style really goes with you? I do more of visionary, more of visionary. I come up and allow. I want people to find a way around it. But the other part of it, uh, 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 it sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, go ahead, sir. It's a little breaking. It's breaking. Hello, sir. Can you
Let me see.
stop? Hello, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Better now. Good, good, good.
All right, sir. Good morning.
You're welcome, sir.
Um, I think in leadership, the basic or the major thing is to get people to do what they're asked to do. Like, first of all, what the vision of maybe the organization or where you are going to. Leader now take the responsibility to take those people there. Uh, I think that's the major thing. And like what we've learned this morning, you don't need to stick to one leadership style. You need to adjust just to carry everybody
Yeah.
along. There is a, a stage where you need to use what we call dictatorship, where you use your veto power to say, at this point, everybody will do this because you think at that point that is what is needed to carry everybody along. But when you are starting allow everybody to make suggestion, do this, to bring them together. I think having a team work per se. So me in particular, my own style of leadership, I can't say this is the particular one, but I like to carry everybody along.
Yeah.
First of all, that thing I want them to do,
Okay.
I will
Democratic.
start doing it. If I say democratic, if I say servant leadership style, that thing I want you to do,
Yeah.
I'll start doing. If I say, okay, I want us to be coming on time to fellowship, I should be the one to come, not you want people to come by 8 a.m. You are coming by 9 a.m. At that point, you are not a leader. With that thing, with the kind of whether your excuse is genuine,
Or not.
find your way to that place first. And not every day you are complaining and you're a leader. And you're coming to maybe the organization, to office at any time. So if you want your subject to be coming to work on time, be there first. When they see you, you will be there first. You start sweeping this thing. When they see you, next time they say, now our girl, if you don't come, you will go there. But that does not mean that you continue like that. You've shown them the way. Next time when you come, you make reference of that which you did. You saw me last time I came, I did this. This is how you should be doing it. With that, the person will learn faster than every day. Maybe you are at home, you'll be calling, are you in the office? Because no, I had a traffic jam at this. Why are you not in the office by this time? You're not a leader, you're just shouting, and they won't follow. So I think the best way to lead, when at every point in time, know what to do and the style you use. Sometimes, most times, what you do is to ask the Holy Spirit also to, and that's when you now come in to ask for help from God to, at this point, which one we go. Because there's sometimes when you use the autocratic or you want to use your veto power, at that time you scatter everything. And there's at a point where you don't need democratic, you don't need their opinion. There's some time when you need everybody to vote. Vote. Let's see. At that time, you must have inculcated the value and this thing. So when they are voting, they know where they already know
why they should
even
vote.
and the result self, you know the results even before you are telling them vote.
They've been
because
groomed.
you know that they won't go against they won't go against the value because you've groomed them. That's let me stop here.
Thank you so much. That's a beautiful contribution. Thank you.
Can I make a little thing that I just observed?
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I don't know. After looking at all these styles you just put down, and that is when to use them.
Yes.
I just noticed three things. I noticed one aspect that is like competence, character, capacity, and contribution determines which type of leadership style you are going to add.
Beautiful.
I just noticed competence, and then they are good, capacity, they know it, then character, the integrity, and also what they call it, contribution, the ability to relate, seem to affect the styles you do. Am I right at all?
No, sir, you're very, very right. In fact, you've stepped into situational leadership, just a little of it. Inside institutional
Okay.
leadership, yes, there's a place where we extract human being. We it's divided into four. It's a four-chamber approach where you extract people that are working with it. So in community organization, you must know, especially those that are directly working under you. You must know all of them. You must know their competence, their character, their professional capacity. You must know a whole lot. A list of it you must know about them. Now, based on that, you can now assign them what to do. That is vis-a-vis situation also. Then when you look at those situations, you also look at the other part of it where the assignment on the other side, who are they going to meet? But situational leadership is quite vast that if you understand it very, very well, you can lead even the most stupid human being on earth. At the same time, also lead the wisest person on earth. You can balance it. No matter who comes your way, once you can balance it, you know what to do at any point in time. But we're not doing that today. But that's just it's beautiful. To the point. Got it so much to the point. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. I love that. All right. I really appreciate. Please, as you get all these things, apply. Application is the most important part of it. And I know by next week, we'll be moving into this other part of leadership where we look at leadership for team building. Is a different thing altogether. So now you have gotten this background. By the time we go into team building, you understand a whole lot. How do we apply this, and this, and this? So we'll start having less frictions in our place of work, in our place of business, in all we do. I want to say thank you to everyone. Let's meet again next week. Thank you. Go and have a fulfilled week ahead.